All right. Thank you so much for your kind introduction. First of all, I think we have a challenge here. I've just been in these chairs for some time. They're quite comfortable. We just had a heavy lunch, so I'll try to make it as sparky as possible to keep you guys engaged. I thank you all for being here. For me, it's a bit of a dream coming true. When I was young, I always dreamed of being a movie star, and I guess this is as close as I'll get. So I'm going to enjoy every second of it. My name is Pieter, and I'm one of the founders of StoreShippers. Now, StoreShippers is a sustainable omnichannel delivery platform, and what we do is we help retailers and merchants to create the best delivery experience for their customers. And we do so by allowing them to use omnichannel strategies to deliver from all their assets, from stores, from hubs, from DCs, from pretty much dark stores. But I just read I cannot mention that word anymore in Holland. But from all the stock locations you would have. And second of all, is we connect them to a new carrier network. A network of fast, sustainable, flexible courier partners that work a little bit different than the traditional carriers. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about how to use that omnichannel shipping to improve sustainability, but also customer experience, conversion, and stock efficiency. And to give you a short overview of what you'll find today. So first of all, and foremost is, of course, the most important factor: what does your customer want? Then is also important. Oh, I have a slide on this. Come on. Then, of course, is the part about what your competition doing. The challenges you'll face if you start implementing omnichannel shipment strategies. The business case: what can you win? What is there to win, and maybe also how to convince your board. And the customer case: how customers some of our customers like Rachel's and Nespresso are using omnichannel strategies to improve their results. And then if there's time, some questions, but I already kind of sense that's out of the question. So maybe to start first with what your customers want, which I think is the most important slide. And to give you a short overview, so I believe, and I think we all kind of believe here, that delivery will very soon become the competitive edge in e-commerce, right? If you look at e-commerce, we've come a very long way in a couple of years, and all the flows and all the websites are pretty much very well done at this moment, but delivery is still a point of improvement. So if I point out a few factors that are important, is of course fast delivery, which I think in the last couple of years have gotten a totally new dimension. When we first started out, we were talking about, does it make sense for same-day delivery? Is there a case? And now customers are at some point used to 15-minute grocery delivery. So I never get that question anymore. Then of course there's the question of sustainability, which is we forgot about for a couple of years, but is back in full force. You only have to open your news apps today, and there'll be 15 items on sustainability, especially an important one if you want to stay competitive with the younger generations, I think. And then, of course, there's the case of flexibility. And this is actually what I think is the most important one that will be sticking the next couple of years, because the fast delivery hype might be a little bit over with 15-minute or 1-hour delivery, but the customer expectation is here and it's going to stay here. So, and that's especially around how do you get the parcels delivered to me, how do you get that delivered to me in a way that I want it, on the day I want it, on the time slot I want it, with the vehicle I want, etc. I think that flexibility is key, because people just want deliveries to fit their lives instead of fitting the capabilities of the specific carrier that you have chosen as a retailer. So the good thing is a lot can be done with the omnichannel shipping strategy. So the impact of delivery is actually huge, right? If you look at the some numbers here, showing some research of MetaPack, a large delivery platform in the UK. They show that up to 40% of your cart abandonment is caused by offering the wrong delivery options. 40%. That's just an insane number. And you see that 60% of that customers actually choose a retailer based on the convenience of the delivery options. So that just is an insane number. And imagine the potential if you would just improve that just a little bit. And well, then of course is what do your customers want? And of course we can debate about numbers, and I took some that really kind of fit my story, so please excuse me for that. But you see that 43% of shoppers rather do business with a company that offers sustainable shipping options, and 63% of customers actually want to do business with a retailer that offers fast delivery. And now with all those numbers in mind, what I'm always surprised at, and I'm relatively new to logistics actually, because I've just been in the business for 2.5 years, is that logistics seems to be a lot about cost. Now, how is that possible if we see that with numbers? Why do not we position it as a value driver? And I heard that in the talks earlier in the big room as well. How do we make delivery and logistics part of the commercial proposition and not treating it as a cost center? You know, why not just talk about it as a way to create more business, to create returning customers, to increase conversion? I think that's what we should all be doing. And if you look at this, what I think is striking is if you look at your stores, right? If you look at retail stores, there's so much attention being given to the right smells, the right sounds, the right costumes, the right everything. But when it comes to e-commerce delivery, it's, yeah, there's one option, good luck. Why is that? So, to my next slide. So, what do you see the competition doing, right? So, I think these are some great examples of companies, e-commerce leaders that see the potential of what they can do with delivery. And I think the common factor is here that they actually start setting up their own supply chains because they know they can make a difference with delivery. And to give you a few examples, well, Amazon Prime, I don't think that really needs an introduction here, but they ordered 100,000 electric vehicles to make their supply chain more sustainable. Maybe a bit closer to home, my Coolblue, personal favorite of pretty much everyone in the room here, I guess, who's from Holland. They start putting their stock close to customers in city centers and delivering by bike. It's just awesome. I think everyone has seen this bike. It's such a good brand ambassador. Then, of course, some examples from the US with Walmart Go Local or Shipt, which is a part of Target these days. And maybe Bol.com with acquiring the bike delivery company Cyclone. All examples of companies that see that I have a time issue. Okay. Let me see. Yeah, some challenges that you will face when implementing omnichannel shipping, right? First of all, you need to work with a lot of new carriers. Carriers that do things in a minute, in an hour, in the same day, etc. You need to understand that you will need a different delivery checkout and actually can connect the delivery options and your stock locations. You will need very good visibility of your stock. Where is your stock and how does that connect to the delivery options that you have? And of course, you need to think about local fulfillment. How can you use your stores and your hubs, etc., to actually fulfill the orders and get them to your customer quickly? Now, you probably think this is very difficult and very expensive. I actually think the business case for omnichannel shipment is really good. You can optimize your conversion, right? If you look at the numbers I mentioned earlier, it's up to 40% of extra conversion. You can lower your fulfillment cost because if you fulfill something from a store, you have a lot of cost that you can save, like you're picking, you're packing, the box, and the storage, but also pushing down your total inventory levels, and of course save on international shipping by making something a local shipment. So this is what we did for one of our customers, Rituals. We set up a omnichannel shipping strategy for them in 10 countries with over 300 stores, acting as a ship from store program, operating, taking into account over 70 couriers, with a mix of same-day delivery, next-day delivery, in total sync with their order management system, so you can actually sync between the stock levels and the delivery opportunities. And the potential here, up to 15% of the country volume can be done this way. So this is a short overview of what I want to tell you today. Thank you, and if you have any questions, please meet us downstairs in the hall. Thank you very much.